The Raiders haven't moved to Las Vegas yet, but in wake of the tragic shooting, the Silver and Black has shown remarkable class by donating $50,000 to the Las Vegas Victims Fund, which goes to victims' families and survivors of the tragedy in Las Vegas. With that, welcome to Vegas Nation. I'm Bryan Salmond. Now, the Raiders on the football field are trying to survive themselves, especially with the news that quarterback Derek Carr will miss at least 1 week with a transverse process fracture. That leaves the Silver and Black with EJ Manuel, the same quarterback that finished the Raiders off with an interception in Denver. Yes, but he's also the same quarterback that moved the ball pretty well and gave the Raiders a chance to win with 11 completions and 106 yards passing. For more on EJ Manuel and the Raiders in Alameda is Raiders beat writer Michael Gehlken.
Thanks, Brian. Here on Tuesday, the Raiders returned to the practice field for a very light-paced walkthrough, something that was expected. EJ Manuel is this team's starting quarterback, seeing first-team reps leading up to Sunday's game against the Baltimore Ravens. Obviously, Derek Carr not practicing, not playing on Sunday because of that lower back injury he suffered this past Sunday against the Denver Broncos. A lot of confidence you're hearing here from the Raiders about what they feel EJ Manuel will be able to do this Sunday. It's not just because of what he showed in Denver in the second half when he stepped into action, but really over the course of his career as a veteran, and certainly in training camp when the Raiders entered having something of a position battle for that number 2 quarterback spot, and EJ Manuel clearly was a pick over Connor Cook, distancing himself in camp very early. Now, important is understanding that, as Lee Smith, the Raiders tight end, said, Derek Carr isn't far away. He's not retired. He's going to come back. He's still around the building. So while players do need to pick it up from a leadership standpoint and a level of play standpoint, from any standpoint really, when they're coming off of 2 straight losses, just understand to farm your own land. Don't make too much of the situation than what it is. Focus on your job. Focus on your position group. And then on Sunday, get the job done. From Alameda, this is Michael Gehlken. Back to you in the Vegas Nation studio.
Good stuff, Michael. Now, the Raiders begin a 3-game homestand, starting off with the Ravens, a team that is reeling themselves. One of the 2 teams will snap a 2-game losing skid. Now, a reminder, check out Vegas Nation, our podcast on iTunes. That comes out on Wednesday. And Social Sound Off, game days on Facebook Live immediately following every Raiders game. So for Michael Gehlken in Alameda, I'm Bryan Salmond for Vegas Nation. See you on Hump Day.